What is good, YouTube? War Stew here with a video on Venom. So the social media embargo was lifted last night, and what people had to say are very interesting, but these are only critics and media people that get to review the movie before it comes out. So when the actual real embargo lifts tonight for the review, it'll be more in depth. So just take it with a pinch of salt, because some of them are very inconsistent. So let's go over some. So Brandon Davis from comicbook.com said this: action sequences and Eddie's Venom odd relationship are the highlights of Venom. But if Sony wants to push forward with a universe, it needs to just keep the few parts that work and scrap the large proportion of which it doesn't. So there's some inconsistencies, there's some different... Someone else said Tom Hardy's performance in Venom is either Johnny Depp in the first Pirates of Caribbean or Chris in Street Fighter. Either way, it's not boring. And then there's another one that says this: social embargo for Venom is up. I talk about this a lot in my review, but this is the movie that somehow slipped through the wormhole from 2004. That's the biggest take. It's a movie that spilled from the pre-MCU era through a crack in time and space. So let's go over a few more. An interesting one here, which doesn't really go with a lot of them. Venom is a one-buddy film bonded with an anti-hero origin story, and Tom Hardy pulls it off like only he can. And then there's a very negative one here. Sorry to say that Venom is pretty much a complete failure, a total mess that feels 15 years old, ignoring the storytelling strides that a superhero genre has made in recent heroes. A few fun Venom-centric moments aside, it has nearly nothing to offer. Don't get your hopes up. So as you can tell, they are very different. Venom wasn't as bad as everyone was saying it was going to be. Tom Hardy is and always will be a great actor. I laughed a lot, but I'm not sure whether that was intentionally or not. The post-credit is fire. I'm fascinated with Venom. The cast seems to know all they're in the dark superhero movie, except Tom Hardy, who is basically remaking Jim Carrey's Liar Liar. I kind of loved watching this movie in a Rocky horror type of way. At one point, Tom Hardy and Venom make out, which is kind of dramatic. So then I came across a very hypocritical comment from someone on Twitter. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but it's very hypocritical, and for a reviewer to come out and say this is very strange. Venom is the Catwoman level bad, with Tom Hardy's worst performance since This Means War. Don't see the movie. So as you can say, some people liked it, some people hated it. People like Brandon Davis said the CGI was amazing. Although the main points is when it's good, and when it's bad, it's bad. And it just seems that the story is a bit weak. But as a reviewer, you should not tell people not to go watch the movie. You're there to criticize the movie, not tell people not to go watch it. That is not a reviewer's job, in my opinion. You are there to say what happened. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You're not there to say don't see the movie. I mean, if you're lucky enough to get to go see a media screening, you shouldn't be saying don't see this movie. I think it's unprofessional. But aside from that, overall, reading through most of the social media embargo, most of them are positive. I mean, it's going to be like this. I mean, because when you've got a Venom movie without Spider-Man, I'm not going to say if Spider-Man's in it or not, without Spider-Man essentially not being advertised in it, shall we say, then there will be backlash like this. Because let's be honest, most people are expecting Spider-Man to turn up. So when they promote it with some crazy ass I'm going to eat you, let's eat lots of people kind of way, I think this movie is going to get critically smashed. It's going to get the reviewers, based on the social embargo, I really think the reviewers are going to come at this movie hard. But let's be honest, guys, there are so many movies that critics have said are amazing. Let's take Wonder Woman, for instance. Okay, I liked Wonder Woman, but critically that movie was like the best thing since sliced bread, and realistically it was an okay movie, 6-7 out of 10. That was about 40 minutes too long. So just because a critic says it's not good doesn't mean you shouldn't go watch it. Now the problem with this is Tom Hardy is a very good actor, very high actor, very loved actor, and if this movie is bad critically, I don't think Tom Hardy will be returning for a second movie unless this one does well and there is a really good storyline. But seeing as how they've set it up with a post-credit scene, I can see the second movie being fantastic. So anyway, guys, take all this with a pinch of salt. This is not my opinion. These are other people's opinions based on what they've seen, but some critics were better than others. Obviously, if you are a critic, I feel like you shouldn't shouldn't be telling people not to go watch the movie. That is not your job, in my opinion. So anyway, guys, drop all your comments down below. My review will be up on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm just not sure when is the right time. Let me know down below. Should I drop it on Wednesday or shall I drop it on Thursday? I know it doesn't come out in America till Friday, so should I even wait till Friday? Let me know when I should drop the review. It will be, I'll probably do a non-spoiler review and a spoiler review for you guys, as you seem to be liking the Venom-based videos every so often. So anyway, guys, I will catch you in that next video later on tonight. Catch you later.